Hi everyone. Oh, look at those innocent little faces. They just act like they've been so good. And they've been so rowdy this morning, playing all over the place, running and bouncing, spilling my coffee, bumping into my table while I was trying to do stuff on the computer. And look at that guy, he's all dressed up. Man, he cleans up pretty good. I'm still in my pajamas. I gotta go and get cleaned up too. We're gonna go out for Thanksgiving dinner today, and we're gonna go early. We're gonna go to a restaurant that we love and have dinner inside for Thanksgiving, but we're gonna buy a couple of extra Thanksgiving meals and bring them home, so we'll have leftovers tonight and tomorrow, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we thought that would just be easier since it's just the two of us. The pack, I don't know, I don't think they know that it's a holiday. Every day's a holiday to them, a fun day, a play day. But they'll be content with some treats and their regular food. We don't really give them anything special. Now that we're breeders, it's just a little bit harder, but I do enjoy watching everybody else celebrate with their pets. Ours are pets, but we have so many pets. It's difficult to load them up and go down for a pup cup. Although we could do that, Dad.
Yeah.
We could bring, well, I don't even know if Dairy Queen's open today. I don't know if they are or not. But we could bring them, we could get some Cool Whip and make our own pup cups for them, let them celebrate. I don't know. I hope all of you check out my Facebook page too. I did a Happy Thanksgiving poster from them. They're all just real cute, and I was able to make a good fun poster for that. But they're going to celebrate like they always do. They just celebrate by getting to play and be ornery. And where do you think you're going, little girl, blue-eyed girl? Where do you think you're going? No, not even you. I'm going to go see the babies. We're just going to do a short, quick video this morning. Nope. We'll see what short turns out to be. For me, it's hard to cover very much and do it quickly. So, but I will do a more detailed video later today when I can really spend some time and play with them. They're all just doing wonderful. Today, I thought I would try to do a video this afternoon. They're going to get their first goat's milk. And I'll probably have Mr. Jeff come in and man the camera so everybody can see their little babies taking their first sip of goat's milk or milk out of a pan. They're ready, and Mama is definitely ready. Mom does not want to stay in here at night now. She is coming in to feed. She's still feeding them, but she doesn't want to now. She has to on some level just because she needs to get rid of the milk. But yesterday she growled at these babies because they wanted more milk than she wanted to stay and give. So I'll go in and say hi to them all. Say hi. Hi, babies. Hi, little babies. Hi, you sweethearts. Hi, you sweethearts. Hey, Winston, you got the bed all to yourself. Hi, Miss Nova. Oh, hi, Benito and Betty and Bailey. Look at my babies. Look at these gorgeous babies. Say Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Say happy Thanksgiving. Aren't they gorgeous? I've been watching them on the puppy cam, and I was watching while Mom was in here. I put the extra bed in here for her last night. First, she came begging to me to go to her crate. She did not want to come in here. So again, that was the second night in a row she did that. So I put her in her crate, but I was still up and doing stuff for a couple of hours. And before I went to bed, I offered to bring her in here, and she was willing. So I put a bed in here for her. But then after I got into bed, I heard her hop out of here and come to the living room and get into her crate. I left the door of it open. So she did not want to stay in here all night. And I've thought about moving her crate in here to where she could just go, since she hops into the playpen and she hops out of it, she could just hop in. So, but anyway, I just decided not to move her crate. That, again, the adults are as bad as the babies about when you change their routine or move things around. It kind of freaks them out. So we'll leave her crate open at night. And if she wants to come in here and hop in to feed them, okay. But if not, okay. Within a day or so, they are going to adjust to Mom not being in here at night. Especially when I start feeding them and make sure they get a good feeding before bedtime. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Bailey. Yeah, Miss Betty. Little Benito, look at you. Oh, I love that little speckled nose. There's Mom now. What are you doing, Mom? You just watching? You don't want to come in, do you, Mom? You want to come in? Hang on here. Let me open things up. Come on. You come on in here. Chloe. Hang on. I got babies in front of me and Mama's behind me and I can't see either. Come on. Come on. Just let me back out and we'll just see how this goes. Oh, you can't come with me, Nova. You got to stay in there. Just kind of see. She's still very much about her babies, but she's not very much about nursing. So she's wanting to get them used to being around her without having to nurse. So that's why she growls at them. She's going to feed them. Now, yeah, make a liar out of me, Chloe. No, she really is still feeding them. But she is not wanting to feed them as often or as long. So they'll get a little bit, but then she'll end this pretty quick, I bet. I just normally try to follow Mama's lead. Now, Winston, you're not going to get any if you don't wake up, because I know Mom isn't going to stay very long. They're beginning to, I can feel just teeth just right under the skin. So, and when those teeth come in, she's really not going to want to be nursing. She's doing good. Well, I was watching them on the puppy cam. I could see Chloe, she would hop from one bed. She'd sit in the bed and she'd wait, and they'd all get gathered around her, and then she'd hop out of the bed and leave the babies behind, and she'd go to a different bed. So that's all just little things mamas do, trying to teach babies to be okay. They don't have to nurse every time she comes in. If she can get them to that point with me feeding them, then she can still come in and be around them, and she'll teach them they don't get to latch on every time. But she'll let them latch on when she wants to get rid of milk. She's a very good mama, and I'm very proud of her. She's devoted. She's I've had mamas that would get so overwhelmed by the babies that even though the babies shouldn't be nursing, mamas didn't really know how to make them stop. But Chloe, I think, is not going to have a problem with that. She surprised me yesterday when she growled at them. So that's a good sign, though. That really is a teaching mama. She's teaching them when she growls at them. She's not being aggressive, although I was paying attention because, you know, sometimes a mama can get a little snarly with her babies, especially if mom's vitamins and stuff are out of balance, which that's what I watch for. If mama starts running low on calcium, they can get pretty snappy to the babies. I've read and heard where they can actually injure their babies when they're out of balance. But she's not, and I still have her on her supplements, so that's keeping her in a good hormonal balance so that she's not depleted in anything. But we're going to start cutting back a little bit on her food and let her start drying up. The more food she has, the more milk she'll produce, and we want to kind of help her stop producing as much when I start feeding them milk. And that will decrease our chances of having any kind of mastitis. She's just doing really, really good. She's staying in here to nurse a lot longer than I expected. And I'm glad for that, because it's going to be sometime this afternoon before I get in here with the goat's milk. And then it just depends on the babies. I've had babies take to eating out of a bowl super quick, you know, but usually it takes a couple of times for them to learn that they can do that. They'll taste it and it'll be, it'll just be really cool. That's why I like to get it on video, so you can see their first time eating like a big baby. And she's wanting them to stop because that doesn't feel so good anymore. Oh, Winston, you better come and get some while Mama's here. If he was hungry, she's done. Now, let me get back, because I know she's going to hop from bed to bed now, because they're probably going to try to chase her down. Yeah, she's getting tender, you can tell. Where did that mama go? Where'd the milk go? But they are definitely getting more than enough to eat. Nursing is certainly about nourishing the babies, getting them, you know, everything that they need from mom. But it's also about comfort. Babies just want to nurse, even if they're not hungry, and that's where she's trying to cut them off now. There'll be no more of that. You're getting too big for that. Yes, you are, Bailey girl. Get up on that litter tray and start learning how to do that. Yeah, who's barking? Was that Miss Betty? No, that was Benito. Benito found your voice. Miss Nova's just looking for trouble. Oh, Betty, you might get in trouble. We shall see. Betty says, more please. More please. Mama is not going to let it happen. They're making noise in the living room. I love sitting wherever I'm at, in the craft room or the living room, and just turn the puppy cam on and I can watch them sit in here and play like that. or sleep or whatever they're doing. Winston, you're so sleepy. Oh, they're doing good. Poor Betty. She wants you, Mom. She wants more. Tastes so good, doesn't it? Doesn't it, babies? Anyway, I'm going to get off here and go ahead and cut this down. Oh, Betty's just playing with Mom now, chewing on Mom's ear. How cute is that? Oh. Bailey. Oh, they are so stinking adorable. Oh, they're ganging up on Mom. Betty, Benito, and Nova. They're determined. And she's probably going to say no. I'll get out of her way because I got a feeling she's about to vacate the premises. Oh yeah, got a little cleanup first, huh, Mama? Oh, this is what they do right now. Mom will come in. She wants to be around them and interact with them, but she doesn't want it all to be about nursing now. They're just getting big enough to where they can go between feedings with Mom not having to leave just to stop it. So she wants to be around her babies. She's a good mama. You gonna let somebody have any more? Looks like Bailey's gonna get a little more, huh? Not much. That's what she does. And she does it in a really good mama way. I'm proud to see that, because if she was just hopping in and nursing and hopping right back out, that wouldn't be as good a mama as she is. She wants to be around her babies. She just wants them to start learning to not nurse. She knows the time is coming when there will not be any more milk. From her, anyway. Mamas do all the work, usually the first 4 weeks of the baby's life. And then the last 4 weeks that I get to keep them, I get to do the work. Or me and Mr. Jeff. We'll do the feeding and the cleaning. And Mama and the rest of the pack and all of us will spend time playing and socializing and handling them. And that's really all they need. That's all they want. Oh, Mama's on it. Taking care of that cleanup before it even hits the ground. And that's another thing. Once we start feeding with puppy mush and goat's milk and stuff, Mom doesn't need to clean up after them anymore. It's not that good for Mom. The bigger they get, the less Mom needs to do that. But they should start going to that litter tray anytime. As soon as they're big enough to actually step up on it, that's usually when they start doing it on their own. You ready to come out of there, Mama? Come on. You're not done? Yeah, I thought you were. Oh, Miss Nova knows there's an in and an out to that place. I've seen her a couple of times thinking, oh, let me go through there. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Well, let's go back in there, Mama Chloe. We'll go back in, see the rest of the babies, and then we'll get, or the rest of the pack, and then we'll get this posted. You coming? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much what our day is planned. It's beautiful, sunshiny day. They're going to get to be outside a lot, but it is cold. It got colder, didn't it? Is it cold?
Yeah. Put your jacket on today.
Well, I don't hardly ever wear a jacket, but I will dress warm enough to get from the house to the car. If I was going to be outside, I might wear a jacket, but the puppies, these babies here, they're going to spend time outside today. Caleb is doing a lot better, but he is still messing around with Sheba. And to be honest, I really think Reba and Maggie are on the verge of coming into heat. And that is probably one of the reasons. But I don't know. It's not them he messes with. It's Sheba. And Sheba is not due to come into heat until March. So he still has to wear his belly band when he wants to be a little pest.
No. No, you're not getting up there. No. No.
Well, anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I still have to go get ready and everything. So y'all have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. I know, you know, y'all are like we are. We are just grateful. God is so good, and we have so many blessings that we can't even count them all. And this is just a small part of the blessings that God gives to us. So it's a good day to remember and try to count all your blessings. So that's what we're going to do, huh, babe?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're out of here. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.